What's going on, everybody? Week 12 of the NFL season is in the books, and as more things change, more things stay the same. We gonna get into it, talk about all the action that happened. Roll the intro. So that Cleveland, I picked Cleveland. Houston at Baltimore.
What's your thoughts about your game, man?
Don't want to talk about it.
Wow, really?
Feel like they're using this as a stepping stone to say that they are going to play good football. Going forward, I would still be worried about Atlanta's offense.
You're now watching another episode of the Football ManCave presented by the Boredom House.
All right, guys, we are back with another amazing week of football. I'm lying.
One of the best.
Straight shit. But
No.
some of us are happy. Some of us are over here excited, over the moon.
I am.
And that's why we had to
don't
bring
care.
on, we had to bring John back to run it back. But we are, of course, joined by myself, Iconic X, and the creator of the JBM podcast, John. Welcome back, man. Taking a lap back.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, happy to be back, man. What a great week of football. A lot of stuff is in the news, but man, I just wanted to come on here, man. Well, do you want me to go first, Nick, or you gonna run your spiel?
We gonna get into it in a second. I know
right,
you're
let's go.
happy. I know you're eager. Let's go ahead and cover some breaking news real quick, and we'll go ahead and dive into your Dallas Cowboys. All right, so it is only right that we start this breaking news off by congratulating Shedeur Sanders as he wins his first start against the Las Vegas Raiders. As you see, he had a decent performance. The throw he made on the run and had Myles Garrett going, wow, a player on my team can do that. Absolutely insane. So congrats to Shedeur Sanders. What are y'all thoughts about his NFL debut?
We'll get into my real thoughts a little later, but
Okay.
he did what he was supposed to do. He won the game, so that's the main stat for a quarterback is winning the game, and he did a good job, bro. Hopefully, he could do the same thing against San Francisco.
All right, X, you got any thoughts?
If his receivers would have did their job, his performance would have looked amazing. You know, that bomb, he should have scored. He stumbled. That should have been his touchdown. He made great passes. He read the defense pretty good. The defense did what they've been doing all year. So, you know, it's going to be interesting to see how he played next week against the 49ers, I believe. It's going to be very interesting.
Mm-hmm. John, I know you were rooting for Shedeur to start earlier this year.
Yeah.
You got any thoughts on it?
Well, see, one of my thoughts is that, like, when I said it before, bro, he wins everywhere he goes. So, well, not so
He
much
did not win in Colorado.
But you know what I'm saying? Like,
I was trying to hold a straight face.
no. What I'm saying is, look what Colorado was before, and
Yeah,
look
yeah,
what
I get
they
it.
were when he got there. They were respectable, bro. They was winning 0 games before Dion and Shedeur and them showed up. So then when he gets there, they win. That first year they did like 8-8. Going from 0-12 to 8-8 is a big turnaround, bro.
Yeah.
So
He brings an
everywhere
aura
he goes-
too.
Yeah,
He just
everywhere
brings an
goes,
aura
look,
to him,
Jackson
confidence.
State. Was it? Yeah, Jackson State. Look, he turned it around. Like you got to give him credit. Everywhere he goes, he wins. And then you see him with the Browns now. Even in preseason, you see y'all got topics coming up, but they try to sabotage my man. They try to throw him out there with like what the third team or something like that he didn't even have reps in it. Now you see him now with the first team. The dude is balling out, man. And that pass that he did that you spoke about earlier, dude, I can't even lie. I did not think that ball was going to get there. I thought he was going to underthrow him. I had no idea he was going to like overthrow him so he could run for the pass. I was like, bro, that was like a 60, 70-yard bomb on the run, and it was accurate. Come on, bro.
That's fair. That's fair. Hey, but shout out to Shedeur. Can't wait to see what you do this week, my boy. Keep going crazy. You feel me? I ain't got to watch on today, but you know what time it is. All right, we're going to keep going through our breaking news. 2 more things to cover. We got some coordinators getting up out of here where the Giants let go of their defensive coordinator, but I think the more notable name here is the Raiders firing offensive coordinator Chip Kelly after a just devastating start to the Raiders offense. What do you guys think about this? You think it's more so just because it seems like this happens all the time with Chip Kelly when he try to run offenses. Or do you think that Raiders O-line got that man fired? Man?
Nah, one of the stories I seen, I don't know the legitimacy of it, was Chip Kelly was very against drafting Shador. So for sure, Shador to come in and beat the team, and they said he was the reason they passed him 5 times. They said it was because they said the ownership wanted Shador, and Chip Kelly had a big voice saying he don't think he was the quarterback for them. I mean, I don't know the legitimacy to that story, but that would be very funny that the quarterback everybody pass on come in town and do your team dirty, and you could have had him.
Yeah, that's an interesting thought. I wouldn't even but that's crazy though. Is he getting more say so than Pete Carroll? I feel like Shador would have been a perfect guy for Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll had his quarterback though. He brought his guy with him, so I don't think it was
Gino.
a big Pete Carroll thing. Pete Carroll didn't care. I think it was that the ownership wanted to put somebody else in there, and they kept passing on him. They said it was a Chip Kelly idea not to draft him.
Fair enough. Y'all got any thoughts?
Nah, I don't. What I will say is the Raiders been getting you asking about the Raiders, right?
Yeah, they fired their offensive coordinator Chip Kelly. And
I mean, bro, to be honest, I think that was the right move because, bro, they're like 2-what? They've won 2 games on the season, and they
straight
lost
butt
back
cheeks.
to back. We did them. We put boots to asses last week on them. I mean, like they soar, man. Like, yeah, I think that he had to go. But what's going on there, bro? They got real mutiny in the front office with the whole Tom Brady thing going on. The whole bro, it's a lot going on in Vegas with that team, bro. I mean, they used him as a scapegoat, which they always do. It's always the offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, or the head coach that takes the blame. But to be honest, I mean, it is the right move. But like midway through the season, I actually probably would have waited to like the off season.
I think so too. I don't see.
I mean, your season's already done. What are you trying to prove? What you're just trying to stay in the news? Like y'all like 2-10 right now. How you gonna fire him? You might as well stick with him to the end of the season.
I agree. No, I agree. So we'll see about that. Iconic, any last thoughts on this?
To Chip Kelly's defense, their offensive line is terrible. They make no running lanes for Aston Genty. Geno Smith is constantly having to be damn Patrick Mahomes on every play. So it's like, for certain offensive coordinators, definitely somebody who's like Pete Carroll, who likes to run like a high octane offense. If you don't got the personnel for that, like your scheme is not going to work. So it's like I feel like he had a vision. He just didn't have the players for it, and he didn't have the time for it neither.
To be honest, I don't think Chip Kelly fit what Pete Carroll liked to do on offense anyway. So I don't think that was a good match anyway.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's just the Raiders chasing explosiveness when they sign them. But, well, this is what you get. Congrats, Raiders, on being trash. You're still dysfunctional. All right, but let's talk about something that's not dysfunctional real quick for our last bit of breaking news. It's December. It's cold outside. You know what that means. It's time for Joe Burr to return to the Cincinnati Bengals to face against the Baltimore Ravens for a nice AFC North divisional matchup. What do you guys think, man? You think this is going to be a good matchup, or you think, who cares? The Ravens got it. What y'all think?
What's the Bengals record right now?
The Bengals.
Cause like
y'all stall for a second. I'll get it for you.
Do you even let Joe Burrow play the rest of the season? Like, I mean,
like if you have no chance of making the playoffs, I wouldn't play him, bro. Let him recover.
Like, what's the point?
The Bengals right now are tied with the Browns at 3-8.
No,
Yeah,
no.
But the Steelers and Ravens are tied at 6-5.
Nah, because basically you're gonna have to be 9-8 probably to win that division, or 8-9. So that means you're gonna have to win like five or six games back to back. So it's like it's literally the toughest battle you can possibly have at this point to make the playoffs. I wouldn't risk him. Like Let that man recover. Like, what's wrong with these dudes rushing players back from injury? But I guess they're going to make him
Jobs.
play. Like, yeah, they're going to make him play. Like, we spent this money on you, boy. You gonna get out there and play? Yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean, other than incentives in his contract, I don't see the point of having him play. Like at this point, your season kind of down. I mean, I guess you play to win, so you gonna put him in there if you're ready. But if he not 100%, if it's like still some kind of anything going on, you don't bring him back until he just 100%. Cause like what happens if he get hurt again and you playing for nothing? You know, or it give y'all a chance to fix the offensive line, do something if you just let them sit out. And then you get to test your other players to see what they really about. So I don't know, I kind of don't like it.
Yeah, that's fair. I think either way, you know, NFL need money. The Bengals need money. We got to push to make some money. So Joe Burrow got to be out there. The fact that they won't have T. Higgins this week due to a concussion and Jamar Chase just coming back off that suspension for hot tooing, Jalen Ramsey. So, you know, I guess it makes for good TV. But all right, that was all we got for breaking news, y'all. We're gonna go ahead. Hold on.
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
Panthers safety just got suspended for the next game.
Yeah, I did just read that. I did just read that on my phone. Trayvon Merrick was suspended for one game. I saw the play happen. Juwan Jennings was trying to fight at the end of the game, and everybody looking like, whoa, why is he going so crazy? But apparently, toward the end of the game, he went boom right at his nutsack and had a nice clean hit right in his groin. Oh yeah, and the ball was not even thrown to him. He just walked up and went bing right on his meat.
That's how the Panthers get down, man.
Bro.
That boy's out here wilding, boy.
Wilding in the locker room.
The NFL going crazy. They got people spitting on people punching people in the meat, bro. What's going on with the NFL?
Out here spitting on people, beating people's meat, bro. This is crazy. Listen, go watch the video later. His whole life cocked back, dove and went boom.
Flag on the play, dog.
I'm dead serious, bro. And he didn't even get the ball thrown to him. He had no reason to do that. He just was mad and just took it out on dude's meat, bro. That's just how it happened. So serious.
Bro, that's wild. How much he got penalized for that?
Well, he got suspended for one game, it looks like, for doing that.
How much money did they fine him? They had to fine him at least $1 million, bro. Fuck that.
I mean, I'm trying to look to see. I don't think they said I mean, of course he'll miss a game, so you know he'll miss that game check.
That's
but
what happened when y'all take out tackling. They start doing this weird stuff, bro. Put tackling back in the game.
right. He's like, I got to find another way to get him down. All right, well, that was official. Our breaking news of the week. Now we're gonna get into our team's games. Now, we know John's a busy man, and he's been over there excited, anxious. He hit us up earlier in the week, ready to come on talk about them Cowboys. So we're going to go ahead and get into it, man. The Philadelphia Eagles traveled to Jerry World over in Dallas and lost with a score of 24-22, where you saw the Cowboys offense come out and defeat these Philadelphia Eagles. John, we ain't even going to wait, man. The camera's on you. I'm going to make you big on the screen. Go ahead. Tell us about your Cowboys in this game.
What I want to say, man, I just wanted to come on and give them boys some props because, bro. Now I watched the game in entirety, and I don't do that. Like I really don't. But I just despise the Eagles so much. I hate the Eagles for a couple different reasons. One, Gilly, I hate them because of him. My brother's an Eagles fan, but I just despise them, bro. And one thing
Thank you, Jalen.
One thing I want to point out about the Eagles, bro, I'm so happy with their little concoctions and their little what they doing. It don't work, bro, and I just want them to see that they do not build talent within their organization, bro. I hate them because they always going out and trading for players, bro, trying to undercut other players like during the offseason. Like, bro, they got like 3 of our players from last year. The Eagles are just low down, no good, cock sucking birds, bro. But anyways, we got the dub, and I hate the Eagles, bro. And Dak Prescott went off. He's now Dallas's leading passing yard. For history, bro. That's history, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's history. Dak played amazing. CeeDee Lamb, That man had lamb chops before the game, butter all over his hands, gloves, just dropping passes left and right all over the field. That dude need to stay out them commercials, them Old Spice commercials. He need to get back into the gym, the weight room, because George Pickens, bro, I'm going down. This is going down. Like last week, he had 127 yards on 8 targets or whatever. This week, 167. I want to believe. You can check, fact check me on that. It's somewhere in that ballpark range. But that dude is so amazing, bro. From his route running is crisp. He was targeted 9 times. He caught 9 balls. CeeDee Lamb was targeted 11 times. He only caught like 3 of them. He is truly going to be our number 1 receiver, I believe. I believe he's going to be our number 1 receiver. Defense looked good. Man, talking about the move with Michael Parsons, everybody like, oh, Jerry's crazy. Bro, that dude has a method that I just can't understand. But the new pieces that he brought in, those 2 D tackles, man, they are plugging that hole up in the middle like crazy. Saquon Barkley, he had 27 yards off of 10 rushing attempts, so they did their job, man. Yeah, what a wonderful, beautiful game. I enjoyed every minute of it, especially the comeback. The comeback shows us, man, we are a good team. We just got a lot of stuff going on in the background, but we are a pretty good team. We got the pieces. I'm going to give us till next year. I'm not going to keep saying this year, but hopefully we do squeeze into the playoffs and become that Cinderella team, because I think we can do it. But that's pretty much all I got for the Cowboys. Oh, the running game looked amazing. The Eagles going to run into some problems, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. They 8-3 now. They got a strong hold on the NFC East right now, but they're going to have some major issues come playoff times. And I'm calling it right now. They might not make it out. They're going to be home. I give them round 2, they out of there. But that's my spiel, man. Y'all know I'm at work right now. That's why I got on the gloves. So that's my take for the Cowboys game, man. Just a wonderful game. That's all I got, Nick.
All right, well, before you go, we do just want to we all want to comment on bounce off what you said here. I want to start off this one. Last week before we went to week 12, I saw the playoff picture and it said the Cowboys were in the hunt, and I said, "No way, those 4-5-1 Cowboys are still in the hunt." What? Well, after week 12, they're sitting at 5-5-1 with only the Panthers and Lions at 9th and 10th place at 7-4 and 6-6 respectively. You got the Packers at 7-3-1, the Niners at 8-4, and the Seahawks at 8-3 in those wild cards. I do believe those, you're not catching the Eagles, but those Niners or Packers, both those teams, they own the fence.
Yeah. Yeah.
If the Cowboys win out, it's not out of the realm of possibility, which I think is crazy, but it is possible. They could possibly make a run at a wild card, and if they get in, who knows? Maybe Dak will beat that one and done, choking the playoff label this year because he's not that dominant. I'm coming as a wild card where, we're finally gelling. Watch out,
bro. I think it's all about expectations when it comes to Dak, and a lot of it is Jerry Jones, bro. That dude need to he need to go away, man. Goddamn, nigga, 89, bro. Go away, bro. Damn. Go away, dog.
He need to die?
Go away. This is, huh?
Does he need to die?
Bro.
No, he don't need to die. We ain't going to wish death.
I really predict, bro. I swear, when he died, the next year we going to win the Super Bowl, bro.
The Jerry curse going to be lifted?
Yo, nah, facts, bro. And we play, for crying out loud, we play in 2 days. We got
Oh, yeah, y'all got Kansas City, boy.
Yeah, we got the Chiefs. We going to serve Patrick Mahomes up some nice...
Jerry going to Walt Disney himself, bro. He going to freeze himself under Cowboy Stadium. He ain't never going to die.
He going somewhere.
Yeah, bro. He going to stay alive forever.
Right at the Cowboy
Stadium.
Stadium
I was
is
about to say
hilarious.
something, bro, but I'm not even going to.
All right, I'm going to give y'all my take on the game, though.
Go ahead, bro.
One, the Eagles, ain't nothing wrong with the Eagles, man. Everybody ready to jump off the Eagles ship. They just had a bad half of football. I mean,
they were terrible, bro.
They went up 21 real easy. I'm talking about real easy. They made it look good. 2, The Eagles do this every year where they look kind of shaky, and then, like you said, when it gets real, you gotta play real football. They just know how to flip that switch. Because I remember people was down on the Eagles before, and they flipped that switch and turned into one of the powerhouses. But the Cowboys. One thing I can say, and me and my dad talked about this because we was talking about CD. For me, I don't think CD is a top five, best in the game receivers. He's amazing. Don't get me wrong. But when they got George Pickens, the one thing that I like that the Cowboys has never had in the last 20 years I've watched them, he bring that kind of dog to the Cowboys. The Cowboys don't know nothing about being dogs, bro. From their defense to their offense. They don't know nothing about George Pickens plays hard, snap to snap. It don't matter if he blocking. Yeah. It don't matter if he running a route. He plays hard the whole time. And I think that's rubbing off on a lot of them. The energy he brings. If they get more dogs like them, they might actually be a good team. And on defense, they need them kind of dogs. Quentin Williams is cool. He come in with an attitude. He play good. But my big thing about the Jerry trade is, why y'all ain't trade for Quentin Williams when y'all have fucking Michael Parsons? That shit's still not a good trade. Everybody like, oh, it worked out. No, y'all could have had Michael Parsons and then still try to get Quentin Williams. Then y'all would probably had the best defensive line in the last 20 years. So I can't give Jared credit for ending up with something that he could have had with Michael Parsons. Now, money-wise, would it work down the road? Maybe not. But at this point right now, you could have had the craziest defensive line. And just think George Pickens and them boys playing hard with that.
It wouldn't have worked. It wouldn't have worked because you got to think about it. The best thing that happened for us was trading Michael, because now we got that cap space. George Pickens gonna want to get paid next year. Come on, bro. He's gonna want to get paid, bro. After this, he already has over 1,000 rushing yards, bro. We halfway through the season, almost near the end. He's already eclipsed 1,000 receiving yards. He's gonna want to get paid. If we would have signed Michael, we would have nothing, because he wanted the max. And that's what Jerry thinks. You guys keep taking the max. That's gonna keep messing us up over here. But when that star on your helmet, they gotta understand. Think about it. When the last time you heard about Michael Parsons making a play? He ain't a Dallas Cowboy, so you don't even hear about him no more. That star comes with privilege. You do not need to always get the max when you're a player. Take less, spread the money around. But they don't want to do that. But that star on your helmet does.
I wouldn't do that either. I'm not, man. Let's be real. Nobody on the Cowboy defense shows up when it gets to crunch time. At least he was a beast in the regular season. I'll give him that. Nobody else on the Cowboy defense deserved that kind of money. You can't name me one person. Trayvon, did he get paid?
He's injured, but
DeRon Bland. They played. You paid DeRon Bland. You telling me you got a problem, man? Jared always picks the guys who he feel like, oh yeah, you deserve money because you loyal. Nah, bro. Michael Parsons is a dog. I don't like that everybody switching up on him now because he off the Cowboys and he not playing for y'all. Michael Parsons was going crazy for y'all, and everybody keeps saying, well, look at us now. I still think that's a terrible trade. I don't see the vision. The only difference is Dak and them boys playing like he ain't played in the last couple of years. He is playing out of his mind. I just think with that pressure, getting to the quarterback, the defense been bad all year. They finally starting to put it together. And I guess you can count that towards Quentin Williams plugging up the middle. But the changes, it's been on the offensive side this year. The defense has regressed in every aspect this year. If you got Michael Parsons right now with how Dak and them is playing, y'all probably would be one of the better teams in the league. But I just don't like everybody jumping ship. Oh, it worked. No, I didn't. It's not. We'll see in the future. I still don't think that trade was good.
All right. No, fair point. Before, I know, John, you got to get going. Before you go, I just want to get if Iconic, you got any thoughts on the Cowboys game while we got John?
It was a divisional game, and yes, I had the Cowboys winning, but let's be for real. That was the Cowboys Super Bowl right there.
It was for me. It was for me. I don't care. I hate the Eagles that much.
See, They were supposed to beat
I
them.
don't care.
They were
Say
supposed
what
to
you want, bro.
see.
I don't care if we don't
They were
win another
supposed to
game
beat
this year,
them.
bro. I don't care.
They were supposed to beat them week 1, so they got their get back. And with the Eagles, they've now became one of those teams. Because let's not forget, they are still the champs until proven otherwise. Until somebody else is the champion. They're one of them teams where like their games won't start mattering for real until the playoffs. So it's like it's all cool. Cowboys beat them, and their offense looks dysfunctional. But for a team like if you put yourself as on the Eagles team, I would rather this dysfunction happen now than we get into the playoffs and now we don't know our offense or our identity, and now it's if we lose we all going home. So it's like it's actually better for the Eagles now because you're seeing everything that's wrong with our team. We're gonna fix it up because we're a Super Bowl winning team. We know how to fix stuff inside of our team, so we're gonna be ready for the playoffs. So
And it lowers expectations.
yeah, it is gonna lower expectations. Like dudes gonna think, oh, the Eagles not the number 1 seed. They're gonna go up in LA, a team they already beat this year. So it's like when it's time for them to play the good teams, they'll be ready, bro. They'll be ready. But yeah, good job, Cowboys, for winning y'all Super Bowl. Every team has that. I mean, every team has one of those throughout the year.
I don't
yeah,
care.
Good job, y'all.
I don't care. Say what you want. Say what you want.
Hey, I get it. It is what it is. I'm still waiting for the Panthers Super Bowl this year. Maybe that was Green Bay.
You already played y'all twice.
All right. Well, John, we appreciate you coming on, man, talking your Cowboys. Go ahead. You got one more. Go ahead, man.
One more
Go
thing.
ahead.
Before I'm out of here, let me get y'all predictions for Thanksgiving. Because I believe we're going to serve Patrick Mahomes some fried turkey he ain't never had before. He going to have some mashed potatoes, some sweet corn, some ham, some of everything. We giving them boys the business.
All right.
Y'all losing. Y'all definitely losing.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll say this.
Week, all right.
I'm
gonna come back next week, and then you're gonna have to face your demise.
All right.
Patrick Mahomes might put up career numbers on y'all defense. I'm just letting that be known.
All right.
He might put career numbers up on y'all defense.
Stamp that, Nick. Hey, I'm 2 for 2 on the boredom house so far with my predictions. All right.
So I thought long and hard about this. No freaky. I know last week we all said that it was going to be Kansas. We all said it was going to be Kansas City.
Nick be wilding.
We all said it was going to be Kansas City's. They had to win last week against Indianapolis. It don't change. See, I understand where the Cowboys are sitting at 10th in the seeding, but so are the Chiefs on the AFC side. They're at number 10. Those
are 2 different teams, bro.
But that's my point. This one I'm getting to.
Stop the hate, bro. Stop the hate.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Listen. You're only 1 game behind the Chargers, who are in 5th place at 7-4. I think the Chiefs have more riding on them to go ahead and make it. So unfortunately,
Patrick Mahomes gonna slice their defense up, bro. The Cowboys don't got no secondary. They're gonna slice them up.
Bet.
Patrick Mahomes might throw 400 yards on them, bro. Like, let's be real.
All right,
iconic.
Stamp that. This is not Patrick Mahomes 2 years ago.
Patrick Mahomes is not running the ball. Quentin Williams ain't gonna be able to do nothing when they throwing the ball downfield. They is not going for that.
Hold on. All right, let's get Iconic real quick so we can wrap this up. Iconic, who's winning this game, man?
Nick, be for real, bro.
All right. So,
I'm sorry, John. We ain't trying to do you as the guest, man. We ain't trying to do you dirty like that.
And I like the Cowboys.
I do too.
Yeah, I fuck with the Cowboys.
I do too, but
my boy,
the Chiefs just got more riding on it, man.
Off the boat earlier.
That's the NFL's golden boy, bro. He's gonna be on Thanksgiving in front of all the little kids.
We gonna
no, bro. It's gonna be made
America's
for him to win,
team, baby.
It's gonna be
America's team, baby.
But they need to get rid of that title, bro. They've been holding on to that shit for fucking 30
I don't want
years,
that.
bro.
You know it's true. We America's team, bro.
Y'all America's losing team, bro. Y'all ain't did nothing for America since the 90s.
Y'all gave yourselves that nickname.
Who you got winning? Who you got winning, June? Dallas. He said Dallas.
He looked straight away from you. He said, I know you fucking lying.
All right.
No, it's all right. We just messing with you, bro.
I enjoyed.
I'm not messing. I think the Cowboys gonna get blown out.
Okay, stand on that. I'll be back next week then. All
right.
So now you're gonna have to look your demise in the eyes, because I'm not having that. You're gonna have to stand on that. Because I predict we win. I'm gonna say we gonna put up a 40 ball. We're gonna put up a 40 ball, bro.
That means
George
Patrick
Pickens
Mahomes
at least 2 touchdowns. At least. That's my
And
prediction,
I think Dak gonna score at least 28, but Patrick Mahomes about to look like old Patrick Mahomes on your defense, man.
Man, we going 40
ready
ball
for
on
this.
them. We going 40 ball on them. You seen what we just did? We did a major comeback. Like, nah, bro. We doing them dirty, man. But hey, man, I enjoyed y'all boys, man. Another podcast, amazing, bro. You guys are doing y'all thing, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Hey, I love seeing all the clips on Instagram, all that, man. Y'all boys doing y'all thing, dog. But
hey, appreciate
your
you.
boy gotta go
Appreciate
to work.
that, bro.
All right, man. We appreciate you coming on, John. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow his channel, JBM Podcast on YouTube. John, we appreciate you coming on, man.
Appreciate y'all, man.
All right, man. We appreciate John coming on, but we got to keep going. We got more to talk about in our team's games. It's only right since it was last night. Emotions are fresh. The game's still right on my mind. It's raining outside. It's just a great reflection of the Carolina Panthers game going into San Francisco and losing with a score of 20-9. As you can tell by my tone. I'm not upset, but I'm upset. Straight Drake song. I'm upset. This is why I'm upset. Brock Purdy decided he was going to be colorblind and throw to whoever was out there. Maybe he ain't know who was who. But this is how this went. The Niners go down and score on a long drive. I said, boy, it's about to be a long game. Come on, let's go. Carolina goes. Don't do nothing. Next drive, San Francisco throws an interception. We drive to the 1 yard line. We're at the 1 yard line. What do we do, Dave? Dave was off of Pete Carroll's staff. Don't forget that. So what does he do? Fucking Pete Carroll. You run the ball, bootleg, and throw an interception. Have we not learned nothing? Nothing. Come on, man. You got Rico Dowdle, and you can watch it on the replay. Rico runs in off that play action right in the end zone untouched. But anyway, let me keep going. So that's an interception. So what did the 49ers do? Throw their second interception. What do we do? Nothing. And what happens when the Niners get the ball back? They throw a third interception. What do we do? Get a field goal. Well, 49ers get it again. What do? They fumble. We stop them. What happens? Not shit. The play calling in this game was absolute ass. There was 9 rushing attempts in this game. What are we doing? The game was never out of hand until the very end because the defense was dog shit tired. Dave Canales, the play calling was so bad in this game. I'm starting to think, I won't get into it because we're going to get into that later. I'm going to talk about that later. But the defense really stepped up as the secondary. I give the secondary credit, except Morig. You can't be doing that, my G. You can't just be swinging at people's meat, man. That's you violating. Let's not do that. We got people spitting, and you meat checking, bro. We stopped doing that in middle school, bro. You can't do that. So
we never did that in middle school.
Oh well, all right. We ain't gotta get into that, but but anyway, like I said, Carolina, the play calling was trash. I deaded them a long time ago. Everybody who commented under them posts dogging me after that Atlanta game, I told y'all, be realistic. What have you seen outside of Atlanta that made you think Bryce Young was going to go off? You haven't. There's way more evidence of him being trash than being good. I said that. And I said that. But I let y'all get in my head just a little bit. But now I'm back to what I'm saying. I'm standing on business. We got the Rams this week. Y'all thought the other week was a funeral? They about to be jumping in and digging up our ashes, stomping on them, and then throwing it back in. But that's all I got. Iconic, and then we'll go X. If y'all got anything on this game, y'all can go ahead.
The Panthers, bro. It's like, bro, y'all are like so bipolar, bro. It's like
Facts.
Bryce has a good game. Yeah, we're the Panthers. Uh, I can't wait to see the Falcons fans. We swept them. Ha ha. Yeah, go Panthers. Yeah, we're the bro. It's our year. We're the Panthers. Like we got it all put together. Bryce Young career high, 400 yards. Did you see Tommy Tremble and Tutankhamen do his thing? Bro, stop acting like y'all are not what y'all are, bro. Like the Panthers, they have put together some quality wins. I'm not gonna say quality wins, bro. I feel like
No, they haven't.
the only quality win they have is against Green Bay. And Green Bay, they're not
Only
that,
one
they're
with a
not that,
winning record.
they're not that big of a threat. But it's like, as Panthers fans, like, where do y'all stand? Like, are y'all for the team, or like are y'all just front runners? Like, y'all are only happy when y'all win? Like, you don't see the vision in the team? Like, stop dogging Bryce Young out when y'all lose, but when y'all win, y'all want to like say Bryce Young is this and that. I told y'all Bryce Young was good. Not you, but I hear from Panthers
I was
fans
about to say,
when they beat the
I've been
Falcons,
standing on business.
when they beat the Falcons, they love to come find me. They love to come call me. They want to talk about it. But when they lose to other teams, they get quiet. They go into hiding. They hide their hands. So I don't know, bro. Like, hey, Bryce, you keep doing your thing, dog. You're the guy. You're gonna be the guy. You're gonna lead them boys to the Super Bowl, bro.
Yeah. X, anything you
Man,
got?
this is a prime example of a coach doing too much. So
Mm-hmm.
with the game plan last week, the plays they called for Bryce were well made, well designed to use his strengths. This week it was like, oh, Bryce can throw the ball now. He can throw it downfield. He can do it. Now we got the quarterback how we like quarterbacks. We want to pass the ball, and then y'all go back to this same dumb idea of he gonna be a drop back traditional passer. We're gonna run these routes, and he gonna sling the ball. We seen it. We seen him do it against Atlanta. Oh, he can throw. No, y'all had the run the ball, let Bryce make good play, and here they go, 9 carries, bro. 9 carries. You should have that on one draw. 9 carries. The reason I picked the Panthers is because I knew the 49ers offense was going to struggle. They haven't really been great all year. I just assumed, like I said, if y'all play steady, keep it close, I was going to beat them. But to see them revert back to this idea of we got a quarterback that we want to be able to throw 40 times, 30 times, and keep the ball down. No, like it's like y'all regressing. It was just like it's just like the coaches just assume they got Tom Brady. I mean, not Tom Brady. He's not. They assume they got Patrick Mahomes back there after one game, so they went to have Patrick Mahomes game plan. Yeah, we about to sling it downfield. We about to be doing this and no, y'all got the blueprint. Follow the freaking blueprint. Run the ball. Put Bryce in good situations. Let him make the plays he need to make. And the defense, like you said, 4 turnovers, bro, or the three. It was 3 or 4. It was because it was three
It
interceptions.
was three. It was three
Two.
interceptions and a fumble, but the Niners recovered it.
So it's like that many turnovers, and y'all played the
And they
game
were
close.
back to back to back drives.
Y'all, it should have been really a blowout if you just control the ball like. It's like these coaches don't want to go off of what's going on. It's like they got this image in their head and they can't get away from it. I need Bryce 350 every week, 3 touchdowns, and Rico 10 carries, 60 yards. No, bro, that shit dead. Leave that shit alone. Whatever idea you got in your head should have been changed a long time ago when you see how he win games. He do not win games like that. And like I said, the 49ers, they're not really that strong. Their offense wasn't good. Their defense showed up because they played a good game, but it was just a bad game plan all around by the Panthers. I just hate to see it. Like, y'all really outcoach yourselves, bro. It's just ugly,
Yep.
bro. I
Yep.
can't stand it, bro. Like,
Yep.
one
Try-
step forward, 2 steps back, trying to do this dumb shit.
Welcome to Carolina. See, y'all are finally seeing what I said when I said I'm in an abusive relationship with them. As soon as you think they've gone straight, here they go beating your ass again. It's just.
But everybody try to put that on
That's
the
how it is.
offense. The play calling was horrid, bro.
Oh,
It was
the
horrid.
play calling was awful. Dave Canales did
It
a
was
terrible job,
horrid.
but
Like,
it is what it is.
I wouldn't let that nigga call my plays on Madden, bro. That nigga trash.
That's facts, bro. But hey, let's go from one number 9 struggles to another number 9 struggles. The Minnesota Vikings go up to Green Bay and lose with a score of 23-6. Boy, there's some questions. There's some questions about JJ. We're not talking about Justin Jefferson, although I got some for him too. But we're talking about number 9 up there, man. Tell us what happened about the game and your thoughts of a lot of pundits and stuff saying that McCarthy might not be the guy.
So the issue with the Vikings and JJ McCarthy, this wouldn't be a problem for him and his development if we were coming off an okay year. We're coming off a year where we won 14 games. So to think that you can plug in a new quarterback that was like I said, he was okay in college. He had one of the best rosters in the while around him. To think that he could come in and plug in and do what the 2 veteran guys back to back did in Minnesota, it's just bad calculation on the Vikings' part. They got too excited. They felt like, well, we got Kevin O'Connell, the quarterback guru. He can turn any of these guys into. Obviously, these veteran guys was doing their own. You know what I'm saying? Because now they both succeeding somewhere else. So it's like JJ McCarthy wouldn't be looked down as bad if we was coming off a regular season, but to come off a 14-2 season or 14-3, whatever it is now, to come off that season and then put all of that on a quarterback back who, like I said, he's okay. I don't think he's that bad. He makes some good throws. His reading is kind of bad at times, but it's like it's just a bad concoction of things, man. Like you either build on what you had or it was just bad. Like, and we've seen that it's the quarterback because even when Carson Wentz playing, he moves the ball. Even though Carson Wentz was throwing interceptions and stuff, he moved the ball down the field, which is not where JJ's going to be strong at right now. He a rookie. He don't see the game. He don't see the game like that yet. And God forbid we run the ball with 2 freaking Pro Bowl caliber running backs. Like, God forbid we do that and make the game easy and keep the game close. So it's like, at this point, just let them throw every play and get through these growing pains. Like, y'all might as well chalk this one up and keep running it until y'all get comfortable. For the rest of these games, it shouldn't be no complaining. It should just be every play is for JJ to learn. Now, if this is next year, y'all played yourselves. Like, if it's the same thing next year, but at this point, just let him grow throughout the year. It shouldn't even be no complaining at this point. He is what he is, and like he just gotta grow. And then if this is next year, y'all played yourself. So I ain't really too much to say after that, bro. We just gotta finish out the year, getting him them reps, and seeing if he can be what we think he can be.
Well, what I'll say, and then I'll send it over to Iconic on this. Man, I agree with the expectations. If y'all didn't have these expectations based off the season you were coming off last year, I think it might be a little bit more excusable, and not as many people would be on McCarthy's so much about his development. But where y'all stand, y'all are right now the 10th worst team in the league. Y'all stand at number 10 if the season ended today at 4-7. I agree. I said just let them throw it. Let them go ahead. Rebuild this team. Or, I say retool it. Retool the team. Just take advantage. You're 4th in the division. Just go ahead and lose them all out. Get your real premier pick. It's not like you guys are that bad. You're fresh off a 14-win team. You can retool and you'll be right back at it. Now, do I believe JJ is the quarterback? I don't know, and that's the problem. Because, you got a decent quarterback draft coming up. The year after that supposedly supposed to be better, but every year everybody says
There's
that.
no way we draft another quarterback.
Don't be surprised. Hey, listen, failed expectations is a hell of a drug on a staff that wants to keep their job. So
but we'll go get a veteran and feel what we need before we get another young. That's what killing us now. Thinking that a young guy to take the reins over. Where we was making veterans look like the best quarterbacks in the NFC North. Like we had Kirk Cousins playing out of his mind, Sam Darnold playing out of his mind. We could have went and got a
All
freaking
I'm
Jameis
saying is,
Winston, Russell Wilson, and let them play out their mind too. Like
y'all
there's
might just
no
need to
way.
pull a Giants. Pull a Giants, sign a couple veterans, and draft a rookie and let them duke it out. Famous Jameis out here, you feel.
But that's for teams that are like, hey, you don't do that with no 14-win team. Like y'all,
That's
again, and it was just they felt themselves. They were feeling themselves. That's what it was. We feel, yeah, we were 14. We could put anybody at quarterback. We got Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, TJ. We could put anybody back there. Newsflash, you can't just put anybody back there.
Fair enough. All right, Iconic. Go ahead and wrap us up with this game, man. What are your thoughts, if you have any?
JJ McCarthy, he threw for like 70-something yards, right? Like it was like something like that. Like it was atrocious. That's completely unacceptable. Bro, you're not at Michigan no more. Like, bro, you're gonna have to throw the ball, dog. You're gonna have to complete passes. But I will say for Minnesota, they have like they should like retool. I don't think it's necessarily like there's not that many holes on Minnesota's team. It's really just quarterback development, and it's
the
like
quarterback gotta play better.
Yeah, it's there. There's no way you bring in a younger guy. Now I would say you bring in a vet to like how we said weeks before with like Michael Penix and stuff. You bring in a vet to kind of show him the ropes, or like somebody like Joe Flacco, like somebody of that caliber who knows I'm not a starting quarterback no more. All I got to give now is just knowledge, because if they had the number 1 overall pick, what there's nothing out there that they can really draft or get that's gonna flip the switch for JJ McCarthy, because like it's gonna start with the quarterback, bro. And y'all drafted him with the 1st round pick. This has to be your guy. So the only main focus now is to get him up to speed where he needs to be at, where he can win games. So it's more of a it's just gonna take time. That's all it is, because he has the receivers, he has the O-line. He should have the running game. They just don't use it as much. Minnesota has the defense, so it's like it's just going to take time for him to catch up to speed to the NFL. Because like how Rayback said, it's just how he can't read the defenses like Carson Wentz, so it's harder for him to move the ball. If y'all call him to play, he's probably checking for his first read. Then after that, it's just probably it is what it is. But it's just gonna take time for them. That's all I gotta say. It's just gonna take time for Minnesota, bro, to get him up to speed.
And one last thing.
Go ahead.
Having a great receiver always put a lot of pressure on young guys. You always pressure to Justin Jefferson need to touch the ball. He's the guy. He need to touch. Mm-hmm. You don't have that luxury of he not as great, so you can kind of just throw to whoever you feel like gonna be open. Now it makes you. I gotta look over on that side. I gotta look over there. He gotta touch the ball. If he not touching the ball, I'm doing something wrong. Nah, if you watch all our good quarterbacks, they spread the ball around so perfectly. Kirk Cousins and Sam Darnold hitting guys, Jalen Naylor, hitting Adam Thielen when we had. It was different. And what really I feel like is detrimental, because I seen it when Jalen Naylor went off. Justin Jefferson was so frustrated, but you got another receiver making plays because you're getting covered. He got to learn, hey, bro, it's not all JJ world, bro. It's about the Vikings and moving the ball. And that's my last comment. They just, like I said, it's a lot for a young quarterback. They made the team ready to go, but he's not ready to go. So, and on defense, if we was to draft anything early, it would be on defense. Most likely in the secondary. Our front seven is really nice if they healthy. Our offense should be set for the next couple of years if they stay healthy, because our line be in and out. But I don't think it's about draft picks. It's just about him playing good.
Hey, and all that comes in time, so we'll see about that. Um, but speaking about old Vikings quarterback, well, since we're on the topic of veterans, Kirk Cousins was out there starting for the Atlanta Falcons, where they went into that New Orleans Superdome down there, and they won with a score of 24-10. As Kirko Chains is back, baby. Iconic, what do you think about your team beating up on them New Orleans, one of your biggest rivals for the Falcons, man? What you feel about this game?
It's still fuck Kirk Cousins. I'm gonna just start it off with that.
We'll take him back. We'll take him back.
We played against the Saints, so it's like I'm not like too big on this win. Defense bought out. I love to see our young defensive line getting these sacks. James Pierce and Jalen Walker. I love seeing that.
Mhm.
Our Xavier Watts, our rookie safety, getting an interception at the end of that game. I feel like I think we had a goal line stand too against them. So I love just seeing our defense ball out, bro. Our defense has been the strongest point of our team. I will say that with Kirk Cousins playing more under center, our offense definitely looked. I'm not gonna say they look more crisp, but it looked like the plays were easier to make, which we don't do with Michael Penix at all. They say we got the second highest non under center plays in the whole league. So whether that's shotgun and pistol, we got the second highest, and that's all Michael Penix. I feel like the only reason why we're not number one in that stat is because when Kirk Cousins has played, he plays under center. I feel like we should be running more of that traditional under center stuff. With Michael Penix is better from the run game. We got Tyler Algier, we got him involved. But again, it's the Saints. I'm not too big on a win. Whoopie-doo, they won. Well, basically, right now, the Falcons games are like, where's the Rams gonna pick with their first pick? So that's all this is, bro. Like, yeah. No. The only way Kirk Cousins can ever be looked at as Kirko Chains again if he go on a legendary miracle run with these boys. That's the only way, and I don't see it happening. But
I mean, I don't either, but I tell you what, you're sitting at 4-7. The division leader is at 6-5. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but y'all aren't eliminated yet. And the NFC South is looking like one of those. Remember when Carolina won it at 7-8-1? It's looking like one of them years where Baker Mayfield just got hurt, and he's got his non-throwing shoulder up in the sling. So, and Carolina is Carolina. So, I mean, you're not eliminated yet. Now, wouldn't that be some Falcon shit?
He would have to go on some type of magical run.
Wouldn't that be something for y'all to come back?
Yeah, that would be something. But hey, I'm not on that. I'm not a delusional fan. I'm not on that. Oh, Kirk Cousins came in and we won. It's gonna be a long streak. We lost 6 in a row, but now we're gonna win another 6 in a row. Like, hey, stop it. Defense, keep balling out. Kirk Cousins, you did what you were supposed to do as a backup veteran quarterback who should have still been our starter till today if he wasn't asked last year. But hey, they won the game, bro. So yeah.
All right, X, you got anything to finish out and close out this game?
And I still believe
Raheem
Morris needs to be fired. Don't ever get that twisted.
Oh no, we ain't gonna forget the khakis and the low top J's got to get kicked out the building, bro.
Yeah,
we got it. We got that locked in, fam.
Got his pants leg rolled up and shit.
I mean, like you said, it's the Saints. The Saints have been playing better. They was playing better though with Tyler Shoe, whatever his name is.
Tyler Shook.
But I just think that Kirk Cousins brings balance to the Falcons offense they don't have with Michael Penix. Like I said, Michael Penix seems a lot of forced interactions where Kirk Cousins look like he just kind of take what they give him and find what he can get. You can rely on the run game. Kirk Cousins, when he was with us, used to have the best throws from play action, which I don't know if they coach utilize enough, but that used to be his go-to play actions. But not just that. The Falcons defense this year, I mean, where Kirk Cousins playing, hey, if the defense can play, hey, they might could go on a little run, as long as Kirk Cousins playing. Like I said, I like the run game. Their receivers is okay. They got an amazing tight end. If their defense starts showing out, he not a fan of Kirk Cousins, but I know what he can do. Like I said, he not the greatest, but you give Kirk Cousins something to work with, he can ball. I mean, I don't know what happened with him in Atlanta last year, but it's different when that defense is shutting stuff down and getting after the quarterback. And like you said, the Saints, they just whole rebuild year. Like, they don't really got no expectations, so they just out there trying to ruin people's fun for real. See what they really got on their roster, what they need to pick up. But I mean, I know about Kirko, so I wouldn't doubt it that y'all will play better with him under center right now.
All right. Well, I guess that's gonna wrap it up. Now I did want to say about that pistol. I can't stand that formation. I hate the pistol formation. Carolina runs it a lot as well, and I can't stand it. Stupid. I hope they get rid of it. But you want to know what I really think of the pistol? Anytime I see it ran, it's some bull, and that's what we about to get into. We about to get into that was some bull, and I'm gonna kick this one off, man. This one, mine's gonna go fast because I already talked about it. I have to go with the Carolina's play calling and offensive execution about being with 3 interceptions in a row on the drive. You only left with 3. That's absolutely unacceptable. You're at the 1-yard line with Rico and Chuba, who are actually averaging good numbers. I think with those 9 carries and the runs they run. They both average 6 yards a carry. Just run it in. Come on. The more things change, the more they stay the same. You keep effing up. Tighten up. All right. Let's go ahead and go to Iconic, and we'll finish out with X on the segment. Iconic, who you got for that was some bull?
That was that was some bullshit. I gotta go with Kevin Stefanski and his coaching, his game plan, bro. You had Shador Sanders starting for his first game. He gets y'all boys down to the red zone, and you take him out the game to run fucking Wildcat, a formation y'all have not ran all fucking year, to score the touchdown. And Shador's not even on the field for the play. It's not like he started under center and then he motioned out wide and y'all ran Wildcat. It's like, bro, you ain't want that man to have no glory at all, bro. Like what's wrong with you, bro? And then to also put it on Kevin Stefanski, I seen like their post locker room when the team's in the locker room, the coach is talking or whatever, he's giving out the game ball and stuff, bro. Kevin Stefanski said, yeah, and we also had another it was another rookie playing, Shador Sanders, good job. That's all bro had to give to say to Shador Sanders was we had another rookie playing, good job. That's all he said about Shador. Bro, I don't want to overreact and act like Shador had a 300-yard passing game, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Because the game he had was he still had a basic game. He had a mediocre game. But the Browns, Dylan Gabriel was not doing that. Whoever the Browns quarterback last year was not doing that.
Just like I did in the year.
Oh, well, hey, we ain't talking about that nigga. Hey,
they went to the playoffs.
The 50-yard bomb Shador Sanders threw when he was running from pressure, I seen a stat or the announcer said that was their first play over 50 yards in the last 15 weeks or something like that, bro. So it's like this dude came in as a rookie with barely no real practicing or even running the first team offense, and he's doing stuff, bringing excitement to the team. And all you got to say to this nigga is, It was Shador's first. It's another quarterback's first start. Good job. That's all you gotta say, bro. So it's like, bro, are you trying to sabotage this man for real, bro, or are you just in that love with Dylan Gabriel that you don't want to see another quarterback come take his spot? So that was some bullshit. Kevin Stefanski, you some bullshit, bro.
Stop doing my man wrong, man. We're going to talk about it a little more, so I don't want to dive too much into that right now because it is going to be in our later segment on Let Me Hear It. Not to spoil too much, just give you a little appetizer. X, go ahead and finish this off, man. What was your pick? But that was some bull.
I'm gonna go with my team, man. Just the whole JJ McCarthy situation. Like, he had less than 100 yards passing. I see Jameis Winston going crazy. Daniel Jones going crazy, even though they lost that game. I see freaking Sam Darnold going crazy. It's like y'all gave up a 14-2 season and put your faith in a young guy, and they got all these nice veterans playing hard, playing good, and they thought they could replace him. That's some bull, man. Y'all just threw away a championship caliber offense. A defense who's surprisingly good. We might need a little more help in the secondary, but it's like y'all throwing away one of the most talented teams we done had in a long time, trying to stick behind your boy. Which I mean, like I said, I like J.J. McCarthy. He got some good things about him. But I just think that's some bull to have such a great season and just go backwards. And they can't. I don't know who can really explain to me. Even with Kirk Cousins coming off the injury, I wanted him back then. Even with Sam Darnold, and I still don't think Sam Darnold is all that. Even when I watched him last year, I was calling him out that he was going to bomb it in the playoffs. But he ran the offense exactly how he wanted. I wouldn't mind us trading for Jameis Winston, who went crazy. Russell Wilson, I just think it's some bull that we forego a great roster to almost like, it just feels like a rebuilding team where we're not. We got all the players we need. It just that's some bull to forego that and make it. We look like a rebuilding team. It look like we wasn't a good team at all last year. So to make that drastic of a jump from 14 or 13, I think it was 13, to 4 wins right now, and it's just some bull, man. Like, it's hard to see it for any team to take that big of a jump. We've been competitive for the last couple of years. We haven't had a bad season like this in a while, and as a Vikings fan, man, it sucks, but that's some bull. And yeah, Kevin Stefanski, trash. I can't stand them, bro. Did y'all see where they punted on the 29, where no team
Yes.
in the last, I don't even know how many years have ever punted on the 29? What would make you punt on the 29?
What?
They punted on the 29. They punted. They didn't go for a field goal. And a lot of people say, oh, remember we was talking about the allegations, the NFL beating the allegations?
Yep.
You cannot beat the spread allegations when you're punting on unless they say their kicker got hurt and they ain't had nobody to kick it. You can't beat the allegations the NFL. Like, come on, bro. It's just terrible.
All right. Well, we're gonna dive a little bit more into that topic later on and Let Me Hear It. But let's go ahead and keep rolling into what's not some bull. Is X's excellent players or player of the week. And I feel like this was an interesting week this week. So I'm curious to see who's going to win this ultimately prestigious award. And X, who do you have winning this award this week?
I mean, so this is not even about his statistics this week. Like I said, I'm going to go with Shador. But it's not even about his statistics, man.
Okay.
With so much going against him, to be able to perform at a high level, the NFL is hard. I see my quarterback struggling, and he has 10 times the talent around him as Cleveland offense. And to see him go and perform, where, like you said, he hasn't taken first team reps. You know, the coach is very against him getting play time. He really tried to take him out the game when he had a chance to score up. Like, to see your own coach who might go against you and to see him perform and win the game, where, like you said, Dylan Gabriel have they scored more than 14 points with Dylan Gabriel? Yeah, I would have to fact check it. But have they even scored more than 14 with Dylan Gabriel? And to be honest, his performance should have been better. The wide receiver that he threw the ball to stumbled. That was a clear walk. If he catches, he caught it in stride and stumbled. He could have walked that one in. That would have been a touchdown for Shador. That would have been a 60-yard or 55-yard touchdown. Jerry Jeudy. A lot of people getting on him about the fumble. But if you notice, he looks at the guy to the left and tries to juke him. And the defender on the right is the one who comes. And I don't think he could see the guy on his right side. But just think, that's another drive that he had a chance and the opportunity to score, and Jerry Jeudy gave it up because of the fumble. But it just succeeding when all is against you, I think that symbolizes excellent performance. When everything against you and you still do what you're supposed to do and get the win, that's an excellent player right there. I mean, it's no way around that. And the quote he said when the reporter asked him, they was talking about Cleveland and expectations, and my boy looked at the camera and said, "I am who they." What did he say? I am who they need,
who
or
they've
what?
been waiting for.
I am who they've been waiting for. Man, if they don't get that merch, bro, I would wear that shirt every day. That's one of the realest quotes I ever seen. When he said, "I am who they waiting for." If they don't brand that, bro, that is too hard. I'll make them t-shirts myself. That was too hard. But yeah, I mean, excellent performance. He did against all odds,
right,
bro. Like his own team is against him, which is crazy.
All right. Well, that was X's excellent play. Let's give it up to Shador for winning this prestigious award. You can put it up with your trophy case with those many other awards. Speaking of waiting for something, let's talk about first pick watch. Teams waiting to see who's going to get the first pick. This one's going to take about 8 seconds. Last week I had Tennessee, the Giants, the Jets, Cleveland, and New Orleans in that order from 1 to 5. This week I have Tennessee, the Giants, the Jets, Vegas, and then New Orleans. That's pretty much it. They're all 1 and 2 teams. Now we'll say, Commanders, you're dangerously close from breaking this top 5. So be mindful of how y'all play. All right. Let's go ahead where we open up our ears and hop into Let Me Hear It. Got 3 questions. I need answers from y'all, and we're going to get down into it. First question, y'all. First question. We got 2 players here. Tremendous seasons they're on right now. But I'm curious. 6 7. No, I'm just kidding. We got Myles Garrett on pace right now to break the single-season sack record. But on the same side, we have Jackson Smith and Jigba on pace to break the receiving record. Which record is most likely to fall to which of these players? X, I'll start with you, and then I'll go to Iconic. But first, I'll give my pick. I think it's Myles Garrett. He has been on an absolute tear. Cleveland's defense has been showing out good all season. Seattle, they got some stiff competition coming down the road, so I don't know. But that's my pick. X, then Iconic.
I'm going to pick Jackson Smith just because Myles Garrett, I feel like it's harder to get to the quarterback than it is. Receivers have a lot more opportunities. Jackson Smith and Jigba is phenomenal. Him and his quarterback on a good page. And not only that, the Seahawks offense is good. Cleveland defense, I mean, you can focus on Myles Garrett. It ain't worked yet, but, you can put a lot of pressure his way. So I'm going to say Jackson Smith and Jigba just because of the strength of how hard it is to get sacks in the league.
All right. Iconic?
I'm going to have to go with Myles Garrett. I feel like...
You didn't unmute.
Yes, I did.
Go ahead, Iconic.
I feel like it's going to be Myles Garrett. I feel like that record is already booked for him. Nobody has been able to stop him yet. And I feel like, doesn't he already have like 18 sacks or something?
Yeah, he's close. He's very close. I think he had 3 this past game.
And we still got, there's still a lot of season left over. So I feel like that record is going to get shattered. And I feel like it's going to get shattered by a lot.
Yeah, he's only 5 sacks away from breaking the record. All right, that was that question. Let's go ahead to the next one. We'll go ahead and go in the same order of how we answered that one. In the spirit of Jameis Winston, who knew being the Giants' number 3 receiver maybe? I don't know. In the spirit of him having that amazing, probably highlight of the year play, scoring that touchdown, I have a question. Based off all 32 quarterbacks that start right now, which one could you see playing another position like running back or wide receiver? I thought about this one for a little bit, and I would love to see Bryce Young at running back. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Honestly, I think I would actually want to see Lamar Jackson as a slot receiver or running back, as a speed running back. I'd love to see that. Or you could go Jalen Hurts as a semi-power back. Either one of those would be my pick. All right, X, who you got for your pick for players playing a different position?
I'm gonna go Josh Allen. I would try him at like fullback / running back. He a big dude. He kind of fast, not nothing crazy, but he real resilient. I feel like if he put some real muscle on, he could play the position pretty decent, or maybe even at tight end. I ain't never seen his hands, but
I was just about to say that. Put that boy at tight end.
It's gonna
Him
be
at tight end go crazy. No, hey, maybe. All right, and Iconic, who you got for your pick? What quarterback would you like to see at a different position?
Give me like Bryce Young at punter.
Be so for real right now, bro. What? I mean, I guess he about the size of one anyway. So, all right. Well, that was that was quarterbacks playing different positions. And the last question I have for you guys on Let Me Hear It, I'll switch it up. I'll go first. I kind of go second. X, you'll finish this one off. What are your thoughts about the possibility of coaches sabotaging players and their success, regardless, and maybe just their personal vendetta? And I'm gonna say, hell the fuck yeah! I think they do it. I really think they do it. Dave Canales is sabotaging Bryce Young all the way up and down and through. There's just no way you can have such a good second half adjustments against one team and have an entire game worth of ass play calling. Straight ass. And I'm not talking just halfway ass. I'm talking booty cheeks, crack, the whole, and the hair that go along with it. And the stench. It was terrible, bro. Some of the worst play calling I've ever seen, bro. You could bring back Matt Rule and he'll have better play calling, bro. So I absolutely think that coaches be sabotaging players. Yeah. So Iconic, then X. What you think?
I feel like Raheem Morris is sabotaging our whole organization. Not just one player. But I don't think it's necessarily sabotage. It's just like of course, certain coaches are going to want the type of players they want. So I'm not going to say necessarily like they try to sabotage them, but I guess they try to show ownership and the GM staff and all that. Like, this is not the type of player I need. I need a different type of guy. So I wouldn't necessarily say they sabotage their success, because a player's success is also linked to a coach's success. Like, you try to sabotage a player if you want, but if y'all losing, you're gonna end up getting fired too. And who says the person you want after this player in that same position is gonna be any better than what you already have? So it's a little mix of both.
All right. And X, go ahead and send us off, man. What you think?
So, I mean, of course, I think this is coming up because of the Stefanski stuff. I just think it's so weird for a coach to openly show so much reasons to believe that he would be sabotaging Shador at this point, just because for a lot of NFL quarterbacks and announcers to think that it's crazy that he hasn't got no first team reps all year, especially when he's one of the only few quarterbacks on the roster. Like you said, very dry about Shador winning and not really want to, hype him up. And I mean, maybe that's his way of tough love, and it could not be sabotaged. But I don't know. I wouldn't think that players and coaches would do it so openly. Like, everybody got their own personal beliefs. Like, you might not like a guy, but to openly try to make him fail or not set him up which I still think is sabotaging if you don't do your best to set him up to be prepared. It's so weird to see a situation where it dang near to look like it's open. He's openly doing it. Where it could be it could be another reasons, but I don't know. I just think it's weird. And I mean, I think it happens, but to openly see it where everybody can kind of pick up on it is so funny to me. You in the spotlight, so how can you defend yourself? You know what I'm saying? What can you say to defend yourself?
All right. Good answers, y'all. That was Let Me Hear It. Now, I tell you what. Coaches may sabotage players, but we're not going to sabotage your wallets. You want to know why? Because we have on our side Iconic's best bets. And he going to make sure you get right every time. So, Iconic, what do you have for the people in this week's best bet?
So we kind of talked about this earlier. So when it's Thanksgiving and your stomach is full and the whole family is sitting around watching football, everybody's out of work. You could be at work getting some holiday pay or some time and a half for working on Thanksgiving. But if you're not going to be at work, use some of that holiday pay that you got. Go ahead and slap $100 on the Chiefs beating the Cowboys. I don't know what the final odds are going to be, but let's all just sit around as a family and just watch the Chiefs beat the Cowboys, and everybody make a little bit of money.
All right, you heard it here first. Go ahead with the reigning AFC champs, man. Don't leave out on them Chiefs, man.
You said take the Chiefs over the
right.
Cowboys for the best bets.
That's right. Take them Chiefs. How about them Chiefs, okay? How about them Chiefs? How about them pockets? They both going to be a little fatter after this game. Stacking them wins. They eating Thanksgiving, they eating them W's. The Jameis way. All right. Speaking of wins, I tell you what. Our game picks from last week, y'all. Not too shabby. Carolina definitely did X dirty because he got in third at 9-5, and me and Iconic at 10-4. This is how this went for me, at least. I got the Buffalo pick wrong. We all did. I got every 1 o'clock game correct, and then I started the shaky at the end, and y'all were kind of the other way around. Y'all had the back half just about nailed down perfect, and then, like I said, Carolina split with X. So that brings our season total with me getting just a little bit more ahead at 108-70. We got X at 106-72, and then Iconic filling in that gap a little bit at 102-76. So we're getting closer. But this is the week. Listen, y'all don't understand.
So if I would have picked the Falcons,
if
I would have picked the Falcons to win, I would have been number one.
Yes, you would have.
That's crazy.
Very crazy, and that's game picks. And listen, y'all don't understand. I've looked through these games, and this is a tough week to pick some games. I'm just being honest. There are a lot of games that can go either way. So let me give you my picks. We'll go ahead. We'll get Iconics. We'll finish off with X, and then we'll get you guys out of here. We appreciate you for staying through with us. So for my picks, Green Bay at Detroit. I'm going Detroit. Kansas City at Dallas. I'm going Kansas City. Cincinnati with Joe Burrow at the Ravens. I'm still going to Ravens. Chicago at Philly. I wanted to pick Chicago so bad, but I'm going Philly. New Orleans at Miami. I'm going to go with Miami. Houston at Indianapolis. I'm going to go ahead and go with Houston. Atlanta at the Jets. I'm going with Atlanta. San Francisco at Cleveland. I wanted to pick Cleveland, but I'm going San Francisco. The Rams at Carolina. Give me the Rams times 50. Jacksonville at Tennessee. Give me Jacksonville. Arizona at Tampa Bay. The more I sit on this game, I kind of want to go back and pick Arizona, but I wrote Tampa Bay, so I'll stick with my guns. It seems to be working for me. Minnesota at Seattle. Yeah, that's Seattle. Buffalo at Pittsburgh. Give me Buffalo. Las Vegas at the Chargers. Give me the Chargers. Denver at Washington. Give me Denver. And the Giants at New England. Give me the Patriots for a beatdown. All right. Iconic. Are you ready, good sir, to give us your game picks to set you forward this week? Iconic, ready for these picks?
Yes, sir.
All right, Green Bay at Detroit. Who you got?
Give me the Detroit Lions.
All right, Kansas City at Dallas. Who you got?
Give me Kansas City.
All right, Cincinnati at Baltimore. Who you got?
Give me the Baltimore Ravens.
I thought you were about to go with Joe Burr. All right, Chicago at Philly. Who you got?
Give me the Philadelphia Eagles.
All right, New Orleans at Miami.
Give me Miami.
All right, Houston at Indianapolis.
Give me the Colts.
All right, Atlanta at the Jets.
Give me the Falcons.
All right, San Francisco at Cleveland.
Give me Cleveland.
All right, I like it. I thought about doing this pick myself. I really did. Rams at Carolina. Who you got?
Give me the Rams, bro.
Jacksonville at Tennessee. Who you got?
Give me Tennessee, bro.
See, a shit like this, man. But hey, you never know. It's a division game. We know how them division games get. Arizona at Tampa Bay with possibly without Baker, but we don't know yet.
I don't care if it's Baker Mayfield, Betty Crocker, damn Mr. Crocker. Give me Tampa Bay.
All right. Minnesota at Seattle. What are you going with?
I gotta go with the Seahawks, bro.
Fair enough. Hell yeah. All right, Buffalo at Pittsburgh.
This is gonna be a good one, but give me Buffalo.
All right, give me them chicken wings. All right, Vegas at the Chargers.
Bro, give me the Chargers, dog.
All right, Denver at Washington.
The Denver Broncos.
And then the Giants at the Patriots.
Give me the Patriots.
All righty, got you locked in, Iconic. Good luck
Thank
to
you,
you.
sir.
Hopefully them out there picks work out for you. All right, so unfortunately we had a little technical difficulties, but I will go over X's picks. So, y'all know who we picked. We got Green Bay at Detroit. He went Detroit. Kansas City at Dallas. He went Kansas City. Cincinnati at Baltimore. You got Baltimore. Chicago at Philly. We got Philly. New Orleans at Miami. You got Miami. Houston at Indianapolis. He's going to Indianapolis. Atlanta at the Jets. He's got Atlanta. San Francisco at Cleveland. He got Cleveland. The Rams at Carolina. He's going with the Rams. Jacksonville at Tennessee. You got Jacksonville. Arizona at Tampa Bay. He's going with Arizona, which I kind of want to do. Minnesota at Seattle. He's going with his hometown, Minnesota. Shouldn't have done that. Buffalo at Pittsburgh, going Buffalo. Vegas at the Chargers, going to Chargers. Denver at Washington, he's going Denver. And the Giants at New England, he's going with New England. So that's all for our game picks, guys. And we appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. The bar at the bottom is where you find all of our socials. Make sure you check it out. Also, please, we want to give a shout out to John for coming on. Check him out at the JBM podcast. Go over and see the great content he's out doing there. Also, if you want a tattoo, he's an amazing tattoo artist. Look on his Instagram. Make sure I attach it below as well. But we appreciate you guys for joining us. Can't wait to see this week of football, what we have to look forward to. See you next time. All right.